previous episodes, we've talked about copyrights and what determines an actual legal copyright, and when or if you should actually register with the government for your particular copyright on your music. However, there is something that changes all of that, and it's called work for hire. And the reason why work for hire is important because there are certain elements behind work for hire that a lot of producers don't necessarily understand or can see the benefits from, or actually the potential to not be beneficial for you at all. However, we're going to delve into that right now. Now, before we get started, my name is SG1 from the Grammy Award winning team, The Peacemakers, and welcome to my channel. If you're interested in learning more about the music business, the do's and don'ts of the industry, and the secrets of the music millionaires and the secrets of the music elite, then make sure you tune into this channel and subscribe and click the bell notification when we put out more videos. Because a lot of producers understand copyrights and understand that there is an inherent copyright to every production or every song that you produce and or write, whether it becomes lyrics, poems, or whatever you're doing. You have a right to your music from the time that it is created. However, what people don't understand is when should they actually file for a copyright, which is a whole nother subject that we've talked about in previous videos, but we will delve into a certain factor that determines that copyright ownership, and it's called work for hire. Now, when you are hired by a producer or record label, an artist, or you are working under a work for hire, you are now acting as an employee, meaning that you have no rights to this music because the music will be wholly owned by your contractor, the person who hired you to create the music and or purchased the rights from you. Some things that need to be cleared up is if you don't have a contract at all and there is nothing written or agreed upon by contract or verbally agreed upon in front of witnesses, then you retain all rights to your music. Let me be clear before I finish. I'm not an attorney. I'm not acting as an attorney. I'm only telling you my personal experience, okay? But what you will want to do is, make sure you contact an attorney if you get into this type of situation. If there is no contract in place, the original producers or artists of that music completely and wholly owns that music still. Even if an artist decided to purchase that music and then perform it in a performing rights type situation. However, when you are doing work for hire, all of that changes, because when you are doing work for hire, you now act as an employee and all your rights to that music and the copyright goes to the person who employed you to create it and or purchase that music. Your question should be now, what will be the benefits behind doing a work for hire? If you are an up-and-coming producer and you are trying to be employed full-time by a record label or a company or production company or anyone like that, and you're just looking for money on a regular basis, then this would be beneficial for you. However, you still have options because you can agree to work for hire and retain your performing rights royalties, which will be basically your royalties that will be picked up by your PRO. I have seen contracts this way, and it is possible to negotiate a contract that even though you are doing a work for hire and you're getting paid up front, that you can still retain performing rights royalties, okay? Now, when does this not work for people? When you know that you're gonna be working on a project or that your music is gonna be produced by a major producer or is being solicited by a major producer and or a major record label who has the potential to actually blow that song or music up and then basically take all of the mechanical rights and royalties that you would have been getting if you had not did a work for hire. So there's two ways to look at this, and there's two ways to actually see if it's beneficial to you. Me, myself, I can't advise you on what might be best for you. However, what I will suggest is make sure you read up more on work for hire, completely come to understand how work for hire can or cannot work for you, and also be clear to what your rights are. Now guys, you can learn more like this with up-and-coming video lessons that I will be putting out on Music Millionaires that my members will have access to. So if you're not already a member of Music Millionaires, make sure you go and subscribe now, because once these video lessons come out, the price of the membership will go up. So all of you who are signed up prior to that will be grandfathered in. Now, if you want to know where you can sign up at, go down in the description below, check out music-millionaires.com, see what all the benefits that we are offering right now, and make sure you subscribe. This is your man SG1 again with Music Millionaires TV, saying music is life. We out.